Hey everyone, Val here. It's Saturday and it's time to do my weight loss update for you. I am glad to report that I had a loss this week. I am at 184.8. I actually made it under the 185 that I was hoping for this week. So that is a loss of 1.6 pounds, 1.4 pounds, something like that, 1.4 pounds. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to take that and hopefully next week I can keep going down and I'm on a downward spiral. I think it's 9 pounds now since I started with the MyFitnessPal app that I've started using MyFitnessPal app a couple of months ago, and I'm down 9 pounds. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to stay using MyFitnessPal. It's helping me to keep on track with tracking the fat and the calories that I'm putting in my body. So it makes me more conscious of what I'm eating. So it's working. I'm going to stay with it. I have 9 mistakes you make. What's it called? 9 mistakes you're making on your weight loss journey. And this came from MyFitnessPal, an email that they sent me. So I thought I'd share a little of this with you. So mistake number 1 would be working out more but eating less. It's one of the worst mistakes that certified strength and conditioning specialist Naum Tamid sees with his clients. These two things don't go together, he says. When you amp up your workout regime, your body will naturally crave more food to fuel it through the intensified training. So when you try to cut calories at the same time, you could end up depriving your body and risking triggering a bout of binge eating. A bout of binge eating. I am sorry. So it's saying try not to cut too many calories. If you're working out, if you're doing exercise, if your body's hungry, you need to feed your body. It doesn't mean you need to feed it fat stuff, but you can feed it healthy stuff. So I'm keeping more healthy stuff in my house to snack on. Grapes and celery and stuff like that. And I did forget to buy my celery today. I bought my fruit today and I forgot to get my celery today. But I am trying to keep healthier snacks around the house so that when I do eat, I'm eating something healthy. I have been working very hard today. As you all know, my daughter moved out last week and I am cleaning. I'm purging and I'm cleaning, and I've worked hard. You can ask my sisters. They were on Skype with me. But it did make me hungry because I know I'm burning some calories. So I'm trying to eat some healthy snacks along the way. Number 2, obsessively cutting calories. Even if you're not upping your workout routine, restricting your diet too much can backfire. While it sounds counterintuitive, eating too few calories can hinder your weight loss efforts as your body ends up holding on to more calories because it isn't getting enough fuel. Calorie restriction can lead to metabolism damage and will make it harder for you to lose weight. So be careful if you're cutting too many calories. I know with my MyFitnessPal, if you don't eat enough calories, if you say you're full for the day and you've got to a certain amount of calories, it'll tell you you haven't eaten enough. It does do that. So I hit that one day, surprisingly, because I can usually eat enough. But one day it did say you haven't eaten enough calories for the day. Number 3, excessively working out. Overdoing it at the gym can also have reverse effects even when you're getting enough fuel for your diet. When you work out too much, you can end up burning muscle in addition to fat. You increase stress hormones in your body, which makes it harder to lose fat. You also put a lot of stress on your joints, which can lead to injuries that cause you to move less and therefore gain weight. Committing to time in the gym is the key to losing weight, but only when you give your body the time it needs to recover between sweat sessions. So excessively working out or overworking out isn't healthy for you either. Number 4, skipping big meals for a snacking strategy. Rethink your eating strategy is a crucial component to weight loss, but avoiding a plate like the plague is not the answer. You know that people should be eating a mix of meals and snacks, but people take it to the extreme when they're snacking all day, and that can backfire. When you eat a lot of small meals, you lose your sense of whether or not you're actually hungry. If you're opting to forego 3 big meals for mini meals, make sure you're paying attention to the overall calorie and nutrition you're consuming in a day. All those snacks add up fast. And I agree with that, because if I do like a protein bar or something, it has a lot of calories in it. And it's probably not the healthiest thing to be eating. So there's other healthier snacks, maybe apples or something like that. There's healthier snacks, vegetable carrot sticks, where, you know, if you're eating granola bars for snacks or candy or something like that, pretzels, stuff like that is probably going to give you more calories. So just kind of watch what you're eating for snacks, it's saying. Or if you're eating snacks instead of eating meals, that's counterproductive too. Skipping breakfast is not good for you either, it says. Your mom wasn't joking when she said breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Forgoing it means your body kicks into starvation mode, where it stores food rather than using its fuel. Then you usually end up eating a lot at dinner, and when they're most and then tend to overeat. So it's just saying, if you starve yourself in the morning, you don't eat breakfast in the morning, then you're going to eat more during the day. Probably for lunch and for dinner, you're going to eat bigger meals, and it's not going to be good for you. All right, it's also saying number 6, doing a cleanse or a detox diet. Despite all the hype, cleansing can be dangerous. Soups and juices can be great, but you might still be consuming a lot of calories. Simply doing a juice cleanse for a few days is not actually teaching you new eating habits. Consistency in finding an eating plan and sticking to it is much more effective weight loss strategy than a detox strategy. You need to be able to stick with it for a long haul. And I think the same with protein shakes and stuff. If you're replacing meals with protein shakes and stuff, I think that's not a good strategy unless you're going to do that the rest of your life, because you need to teach yourself to eat healthy. And I think that's the main thing with weight loss, is eating healthy and keeping that lifestyle of eating healthy. Not to say you can never not eat something healthy, because, you know, if I'm going on vacation, I'm not drinking mixed drinks and frozen drinks and stuff every day at home. But on vacation, I'm going to do it, and I know there's sugar in it, and I know it's not good for you, but I'm on vacation, and I can work that weight back off. Or I can, you know, do activities on vacation that I wouldn't be doing at home that can help to burn some calories. Number 7 for what you shouldn't be doing, mistakes you're making for weight loss, is doing too much cardio. It says, avoiding strength training when you go to the gym in order to increase your calorie burn will help you drop pounds, but the catch is it won't change your body composition. Doing too much cardio can even end up burning muscle and upping your body fat percentage. Our bodies can get used to a workout pretty quickly, It's better to have shorter, more intense workouts that keep your body guessing. High intensity intervals of training has been shown to burn more calories in less time, and the afterburn post-workout can last up to 24 hours. So it's saying less cardio and more strength training. That's interesting. I hadn't heard that before, I don't think. So I may have to think about that one. What do y'all think out there about that one? Number 8, another mistake that you can be making is banning fats or cutting out the carbs. It's saying while you may lose weight in the short term, these restrictive diets are not easy for people to maintain long term. So cutting carbs and sugar can cut off your workout fuels. Carbs are those miracle molecules that really fuel our bodies. In other words, you need them. Rather than putting a moratorium on micronutrients, pay close attention to portion size. Portion size is what makes the poison. You want a balanced diet with all its micronutrients. So it's saying you can eat carbs, but not a whole, bowl of spaghetti. Maybe just a small portion. Your body needs everything. It needs the carbs. It needs fat. And that's why, with this other article I read earlier about not cutting out the fats, drinking whole milk instead of skim milk or 2% milk, I guess. The whole milk will keep you fuller longer, and your body needs a little bit of fat. So that's kind of what this is saying too, I think. And then the last one is falling into the health halo. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is getting stuck into the health halo around certain foods. Kale, agave, and coconut all get hyped up for their nutritional benefits, which is certainly real, but that's not an excuse to start pouring coconut oil, which is still a saturated fat, on everything. Ultimately, losing weight is about looking at your overall lifestyle, not trying to target just one aspect or adding one miracle superfood to your plate. If you're trying to just address your diet without working on your eating behaviors, like emotional eating or stress eating, the rest of your lifestyle, it's unlikely that the weight will stay off. So it's saying just make sure you have a balanced diet, your portions are controlled, and you're keeping your portions where they need to be, your calories where you need to be. You're working out every day. You're not just sitting around, and I guess that's going to get you to the body weight you need to be at. I don't know. We'll see how this works. I like these articles. They give you a lot to think about. They are helpful. I try to implement a little bit into my day, try to stay active. So let me know if any of these tips are helpful to you. And good luck with your weight journey this coming week. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's hope for a loss next week for everybody, if you're looking for a loss. Bye now.